This is a special call meeting for August 5th. Should have got my glasses. Call the meeting to order. You want to take roll, Myra?
Judge Executive Robbie Williams.
Present.
County Attorney Keith Bartley.
Present.
County Treasurer David Lane.
Here.
Magistrate District 1 Mark Kreider.
Here.
Magistrate District 2 George
Yeah.
Woodley. Magistrate District 3 Mike Tackett.
Here.
Magistrate District 4 Ronnie Yeager.
Here.
Keith, you want to lead us in prayer today? There you go.
In the Lord's name and on behalf of the Lord, we pray that the Lord give guidance to this fiscal court so that it will make all actions, make all decisions that are in the best interest of all the citizens of Floyd County. We appreciate you and we take all actions in your name and on your behalf.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we don't have anything for executive session, but one thing that I did want to discuss while reason I went ahead and called the meeting, I'm going to be out a few days. I got to go to a training, but I did want to discuss our ambulance service here in the county. We've got a new company on board, and we seem to be getting a lot of calls on the quality of the ambulance service. And I just wanted to discuss if we as a fiscal court would want to entertain an open discussion with other companies on trying to get another ambulance service in here. We've called the new company several times, and there doesn't seem to be a sense of urgency on their part in providing the ambulance service that we need.
Are they still staffing Left Beaver?
Periodically.
Have they moved to the fire department?
They have, but not nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. And I've called.
Are they staying at the annex in?
They're staying at the annex a little more, yes.
Have you got any names or?
I've actually spoke with the local person here and the regional person out of Leslie County, and they keep coming back to staffing issues, and I can understand that staffing issues. But the problem we run into, guys, is we're dealing with life or death here. Mm-hmm. We have to take care of the folks here in Floyd County. I don't know. I haven't reached out to any other companies. There's been some other companies that's contacted us since we've been in office. We've basically said that that's not really a decision that we make at this level. The way I think the process, the way it works, and Keith probably knows better than myself, you have to apply for a certificate of medical need and go through a hearing at the state level.
Well, this same company covers 5 counties, don't they?
Oh, I don't know.
When they do those certificate of need requests or applications, they always are looking for support from entities like Fiscal Court or office holders and stuff of that nature. So, I've done it a couple of times. It's been many years, and I'm always of the opinion that competition is a good thing. And when you're talking about life and death, because hopefully you get additional services and you get people moving quicker. From that perspective, I don't have a vote in the matter, but I would certainly support additional certificates of need.
Do we want, before we talk to any other companies, do we want to try to get their upper level management down here and see if we can't get some answers from them?
Have you had any talks with the new company?
I have. I've talked to them several times on the phone, and just no sense of urgency. They keep saying staffing needs. They're having problems getting staff with the transition. But we have folks that I had to. We was over at the senior games over at the lake, and I had to put a woman in the car and drive her to the emergency room and have an EMT working on her from the back seat with a defibrillator because we couldn't get an ambulance over there. So, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better.
Well, I mean, if dogs have to be,
If they end up, not my way.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Well, what do y'all want, do you think we should, try to call them to the mat first and talk to them before we approach other companies, or, you know, I've reached out, guys. I've been on the phone, 2 days last week, I spoke to them, and it's just, you know, it's the same, we're getting the same answer, that they're having problems staffing right now.
you think it would, come to our regular meeting?
Well, that's what, you know, we may do that, request, you know, one of the managers from Birmingham to come up and speak with us before we make a decision trying to attract another company. Y'all want to try that first?
Yeah, we gotta try something.
We gotta have ambulance service.
If you can get somebody that's willing to do it, then you're almost foolish not to. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with a few ambulance-related issues and seen other counties that have had to deal with it. And what I understand is that the reimbursement rates, Medicare and Medicaid, are so low that at this point, they actually struggle to be able to provide the services. So if you can get somebody, I would say, be glad to.
You got a court meeting in 15 days.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try to, what we'll do, we'll try to get in touch with the management in Birmingham and get them to have someone to come up, and we'll ask them to, if they can, outline what their plans are going forward to get these, get the left beaver staffed, and to make sure that we get this corrected. We gotta have a good ambulance service.
Judge, if you reach out to some of the surrounding counties, I know they cover Godwin County, I know they cover Pike County, so are they having the same issues as we are?
It's not just Floyd County that's having the issues. It's not just Floyd County. They're having issues everywhere. I think when they had this transition, they had quite a few staff that quit. Yeah. And they're trying to staff back up, and it's been an issue, but, you know, we have to have ambulance service, guys. We gotta have ambulance service. Okay, I'll reach out to them and see if we can have someone here at the regular scheduled meeting, okay? We did get a call this morning from Department of Local Government. We have coal severance funds to the tune of $626,000 that will be returned to Floyd County, which is great news.
What was it again?
$626,000 and some change. And that was Department of Local Government. We spoke with them this morning.
So they underestimated basically.
They budget the amount, and it's my understanding the way they do the budgeting. Once at the end of the year, when they do the final calculation, if it's over the budgeted number, then 100% of that is returned to the coal-producing counties, and that figure represents nearly 5% of our total revenue for the year. So that's big for us.
That's just gonna be mailed to us, we don't have to get the senator and the representative to sign off on single county?
I don't think, I'm not certain the specifics on that, Ronnie. I don't want to misspeak.
Okay.
What you gotta realize too is that that's for coal that's mined last year,
Yeah.
That's right.
last quarter.
Last quarter.
And this year can be totally different, and certainly looking like it's going to be totally different.
Absolutely, with the downturn in the market, so we can't rush to go ahead and spend this money as soon as we get it in. It's nice to have a little something to work with down the road. Okay, just wanted to pass that along. Next, we have the first resolution, which is the Senior Citizen Center. That's the transfer of funds for it that we do. Got a motion? Got a second? Mary, you want to call roll, please?
Magistrate Mark Crowner,
Four?
Magistrate George Usley,
Yes.
Magistrate Mike Tackett,
Yeah.
Magistrate Ronnie Akers,
4.
All right, next we have the advertisement for the bids for the senior citizens vehicles, which is resolution 2. Got a motion on that?
Motion.
Did we not pay that the other day?
We did. We ran that through Ronnie. David, do you want to explain?
Basically, the guy from Rural Development said that we probably should do a bid on it since it's 2020 models.
gonna open these bids at our regular court meeting?
Yes,
on the 15th?
yes.
So the check that we authorized the last court meeting,
We voided it.
voided that check to Pod, so possibility of whoever bid.
May get a better price, may get a worse price, but we're gonna bid it, and we are bidding the 2020 models. And the reason for the discrepancy in the paperwork, it said 2018, because this has been a couple of years, this grant, before they got it finalized. But we did get the paperwork signed, so we wanted to go ahead and get this complete, because the paperwork has been signed with rural development.
So you've already signed those papers?
Yes, we have.
Basically, allowing us to participate in the grant, and then senior citizens kicking in 15,000, so county fiscal court will be out around $7,000.
Yeah. Right. Did we get a motion on that, Myra? Mike, got a second? All right, George seconded. You want to call roll, Myra?
Master Mark, Crider. Master George Usley.
Yes.
Master Mike Hackett.
Yeah.
Magistrate Ronnie Yeager.
Four.
Okay, next is Resolution 3. This is also advertisement for bids for the sheriff's car that he's also getting through rural development as well.
Motion. Second.
So we'll be bidding this one too?
Same process, correct. It comes through the fiscal court, but the sheriff's department will be paying for the car.
The difference in
Correct, the difference. Myra, you want to call roll, please?
Magistrate Mark Crider.
Four.
Magistrate George Usley.
Yes.
Magistrate Mike Hackett.
Yeah.
Magistrate Ronnie Yeager.
Magistrates, anything to add? Motion for adjournment?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you, folks.